What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. We are down here, girl. When I tell you, I have no idea what is going on down to the thing at all. I don't know. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. I don't have nothing to talk about, so let's go find something to talk about down to the
Is a I part sponsor of the it. Now I sponsor the
Let me
blog.
tell you something.
blogs, girl. Did y'all like the video already? Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know that you stopped by, girl. So let's see what's going on. I have no idea. I feel like I need a case on this phone right now. I need a case. I need a case. I need a case on this phone right now. Angela Oakley was approached to join what? Angela Oakley was approached to join the show in seasons 3 through 9, but turned it down. She would have been perfect. She would have been perfect part of the cast. Let's hear what Carlos says.
Oakley is the quintessential housewife and reality star. If there was a trophy, Angela Oakley deserves Rookie of the Year. And I'm going to tell you why. Angela Oakley came in as herself. She didn't come in strong. She didn't come in being messy. She gradually grew, and by no design besides being herself. And when I cast reality stars for my own shows, they always ask me first season, what do I do? Ask any of them. I say, be yourself. That's it. I'm like, you don't understand. Being yourself is the most important thing to do because the audience is going to clock you when you're trying to do the most. Yeah. Angela Oakley is giving us old school housewives, and this is coming from a producer who started season 1, episode 1. Okay, and I'm gonna drop dime on this motherfucker too. Mm-hmm. Ooh. We wanted Angela Oakley since season 3. Mm-hmm. And they turned us down. We asked again 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and that's all I remember because I left the show after season 9. But while I was on the show, Angela Oakley name constantly came up. Charles Oakley is an NBA legend. He's not a fake boyfriend. He's not a fake husband. He's not too big to give camera time on the show, support his lady.
Listen, y'all gonna get enough of giving these niggas too much. I'm trying to tell you, I don't know. Okay, yes, husband, boyfriend, what did he say? Not a fake boyfriend or anything like that. Okay, y'all give these niggas too much, and in 2 weeks they will show you that you shouldn't have gave me too much. Let's read a couple comments. I think she would have fit better with the women of those seasons. Yeah, I do too. I like her on this show. Kelly even grew on me. That Brit girl, she gotta go. She has the class of an OG housewife. It's not a class. I feel like it's a caliber. It's not necessarily a cast because none of them, I guess a class. I guess you could say it's a class, I guess. But I don't know. She would have fit in perfectly during the Nene Candy, Sheree, Kenya, Cynthia era. She definitely several cuts above the rest. Can't deny that. She is who carries the show now, in my opinion. Definitely could see her with the original cast. I could see Charles and Peter on the show together. Yeah, they were just hanging out with each other the other day. And I was like, what? I thought Peter was going to the damn jailhouse. Why isn't Peter in jail yet? Why is he over there hanging out with Angela Oakley's husband? All right, let's see. What do y'all think about Angela? She's been holding her own, picking her battles, not becoming too, aggressive like the other girl is, wanting to bring guns and whips and pistols and stuff and locks. Pistols, whips, and locks. She wanted to bring locks. I said the girls put the locks in the socks and get to swinging. I don't know what kind of environment she grew up in where she feels like she needs to have a weapon on her all the time. I mean, damn. I know we live in America, girl, but damn. Pistols, whips, and locks. She didn't come in strong like that. Kelly, I feel like it's coming in. I don't feel like she came in too strong. I know maybe asking Portia about the man, I felt like that was like appropriate and perfect. But I like the way that Angela is interacting. She's not raising her voice. She's keeping an even keel. She's, girl, kiss your ass. You want me to kiss your ass? No, you get the world to kiss your ass. I'm not kissing your ass. That's what you got me. That's what you got the game fucked up, because everybody else around here kissing your fucking wide ass. I'm not gonna do it. And then next week she gets Brisket together, tells her she got stretch marks around her lips because she used them so much. I said, "Oh, get her, girl, get her, Angela. I'm here for it. I'm here for it." Let's see. All right, Jasmine Brand. Let's see what they say. All right. Diddy accused of stalling trial by seeking to exclude trafficking evidence. Federal prosecutors are accusing Diddy of stalling his upcoming criminal trial by asking the judge to toss out key evidence. According to TMZ, Diddy claims prosecutors dumped evidence related to trafficking and alleged freak-offs too late, leaving him little time to prepare. But the feds argue Diddy has known for months and is making a last-ditch effort to secure an adjournment of the trial. They slam his move as a transparent attempt to narrow the scope of proof against him at trial by any means necessary. Diddy maintains the feds are stacking new allegations right before the trial, which is scheduled to begin next week. Couple comments say, federal court, no cameras, just inebriated sketch artists with wild pictures, but I'm here for the commentary. Waiting for the trial patiently. I want to know the facts, not hearsay. See, if he was doing right by people, this wouldn't happen. They get the money, they think they got power, and they want to be God. There is only one God. Well, next week is the big day. I wonder what they have on him. He wants to exclude the evidence that brought about the charges in the first place. Rolling eye emoji. So what do y'all think? Yes, last ditch effort. I guess, girl. Mary J. Blige sued over $5 million for $5 million over alleged sabotage of rapper Vado's deal with friend Misa Hylton. Vado, I don't know who this is. Well, we know who Misa is, and we know who Mary J. Blige is. Vado, his eyes are too close together, and they like little beady eyes. According to All Hip Hop, Mary J. Blige faces a $5 million lawsuit filed by Misa Hylton and her agency, MISA Management, accusing the singer of sabotaging rapper Vado's business relationship with them. The suit claims Blige withheld Vado's completed album to force him to sever ties with Hylton. His longtime associate, Hylton, alleged Blige used her influence to isolate Vado, persuading him to break his management contract during private gatherings. The lawsuit accuses Blige's security chief of pressuring Vado to sign a new deal, leading to economic hardship. Plaintiffs seek damages for breach of contract, emotional distress, and business interference. Girl, what is going on? I thought they were friends. Yeah, but this is business. I thought that was her homegirl, honey. Hollywood is messier than these real life streets. Girl, we got contracts in place. It's a business. Everything is a business. Contracts, licenses, things a business. We handling business. What did you do? What was you over there doing? Misa needs that money. Puff is Puff down. She gotta get it. Puff is down right now. What that's what she you think that all her money is coming from Puffy? You don't think that she's made a way for herself at all? Clean my nose. You don't think she's made a way for herself at all? You think that Puffy, she's living off of Puffy? Interesting. That's interesting. It's always you motherfuckers with no profile picture. And I don't know why is it so hard to choose a profile picture? This breaks my heart. A 30-year relationship. Money really destroys and damages bonds. They've been friends for years. Yeah, but she's suing. Oh, this is a business deal. They might still be friends. We don't know. What do y'all think? Suing for damages and breach of contract. Votto of all people. Is he a dope rapper? I don't know nothing about the Negro. I don't know nothing about him. Pastor Kim Burrell reflects on past anti-LGBTQ comments. I was wrong.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Girl, and you still feel that way. You old biddy. The crazy part is Kim Burrell is not that old. She just act like an old ass woman. How old is Kim Burrell? How old is Kim Burrell? 52. How old is Kenya Moore? 54. Look at Kenya Moore and look at Kim Burrell, girl. That's two different. When they say we not a monolith, baby, we are not a monolith. Those checks aren't like how they used to be, huh? Yeah, them homophobic checks ain't running like they used to be. The people that play these games with you, you homophobes. You know, when they get you in the folds, I'm telling you, white male heterosexual Christian, when they get you in those folds, they got to use the tenets of white supremacy to illusion of white supremacy to uphold and enforce. And part of that is heterosexuality. They got to enforce it. They got to force the same rule. It's so funny because it's like it's a whole little claw, right, of tentacles of the illusion. And for some people, they only practice the homophobia and the misogyny. And then they forget about the racism, right? And the xenophobia, right? They forget about that. And they forget about all those other things. Like when the women are homophobic, they forget misogyny is part of that. So then when it turns around on you're like, oh my God, wait a minute, I thought we were just gonna be homophobic together. I didn't know that you didn't like women either, girl. If they don't like gays, they don't like women. If they don't like gays, they definitely don't like blacks. They definitely don't. If they don't, and then you got the gays that don't like the blacks. So then you have that. That's a whole nother story. But if it's outside white, heterosexual, Christian, cisgender, keep that. Don't forget that. If it's outside of any of that, and you on the front lines having your fist up against, you know, LGBT, you forget the misogyny that is riddled in the very religion that you're using to, you know, support your bigotry. That very religion is also full of misogyny, and you're included in that. And that very religion also is encompassed with this need to be in proximity to whiteness. Ooh, and you black. Ooh, wait, there you go. You forgot. So while you being homophobic, you forgot about the misogyny and the racism. You always forget about that part, those parts. And then you be looking crazy, right? You think you in community, right? No, you ain't in community, right? Not anymore. Them days is over, slowly but surely, and the people are starting to see the effects of it. Let's hear what Kim Burrell has to say.
Hear what they had to say, and I felt it was time. Because what's an apology if it's not needed? There are a lot of times that I heard and saw words that people identified themselves as LGBTQ, and they were saying on there, and I didn't hear it as ridicule, I swear it. I heard it as help. Give me clarity. You hurt me. That was wrong. I don't care what my motive was. It was wrong. Right. It was wrong. And so it needed to be fixed. Those people matter that heard it wrongly. And that's what has happened to a lot of what has happened in the kingdom. We have lived by misapplied scripture. And it has given us a place in the world that is not respected. And we have to almost beg people to believe in God again, because he has been named something that he is not, and he's been represented in large.
So she could be apologizing to LGBTQ, but she still uses God, not Jesus, God with he him pronouns. So you're still in the throes of upholding some shit that also oppresses you. So I have to stop it. I can't even listen to the rest of that. I don't even want to hear what the fuck you gotta say. And then what I do not like, I'm sorry, but I don't like just encompassing everybody. I know it's a catchphrase LGBTQ, but it's like literally those are like so many different identities that are exclusive to one another. They're not all inclusive identities. And so when you're like, oh, LGBTQ, you're basically saying everything that is not straight, everything that is not cisgender. That's what you're basically saying. That's all that you're saying. Anything queer is outside of white male heterosexual Christian. And thin, don't forget thin and able body. Don't forget those things too. Right? So when she started talking about he and him and ha and all that other bullshit, I that's when I start to glitch. I believe that those kind of proclamations late in the game is a money thing. I don't believe that Jesus put it on your heart to change just like that, Kim Burrell. I don't think so. I think that Jesus still has work to do on you. Let's read some of the comments. Who set her down behind the scenes and humbled her? High five to whoever it was. Too many religious folks believe they're given a pass to be rude and mean in the name of the scripture, but that's not how it works. I think she's a Virgo too. I think Kim Burrell is a Virgo. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, August 26th. She sure is. Oh, mean ass. Mean and rude. She's a Virgo. I can't believe she's only 52 years old. That's crazy as hell. I can't believe Kenya Moore is older than her. And then like the way that she thinks, and it's so like archaic. You're Gen X, and you would think she was older than that, just because that all of that old ass scripture and all that old ass archaic way of thinking ages you. All that hate, you look like an old bulldog by the face. She do not anymore. She looks like she lost a little weight down here, but girl, is she finally coming out? Stop posting her. This was a good interview. Kim, we need you to go somewhere and sit down permanently. This woman, what is this? She's looking for validation or acceptance. No, she's not sorry. I don't believe a word this woman has to say. Still believes the same way. Her beliefs haven't changed. She doesn't regret anything she said. Oh no. Yeah, that's where I am with it. I don't believe a word she's saying. I don't believe an ounce. I don't believe an ounce of what she said at all. All right, let's move on. Naomi Campbell bids farewell to the Met Gala. I'm too old. It's too much for me. Naomi Campbell, 54, has announced she will never, quote, never attend the Met Gala again, citing feeling, quote, too old and overwhelmed by the anxiety that it brings. In a surprise video for her Being Naomi YouTube series, she confessed to Vogue cameras that this is my last Met. It is my last. I can't. I'm too old. It's too much for me, the anxiety. Reflecting on her history with the event, Naomi added, I don't know what number it is. I think it could be either 20 or 21. Can you imagine? The supermodel who dazzled in a turquoise Burberry gown at the 2024 Met Gala admitted, I don't follow themes, sorry, I just flow, as she stunned in a silver archival Burberry piece. Despite commanding attention for decades, Naomi now prefers to focus on motherhood and business ventures. She recently welcomed her second child and remains fiercely private about her family, keeping their identities out of the public eye. Well, somebody said, child, I felt that. They have beef with Anna Wintour. That's why. Good to recognize it herself, then people start whispering about her. Love this for her. No, she wasn't invited after dissing Anna when being late for the event. Anna was supposed to introduce her. Anna called her out on it and she dissed her when she came. I have a strong feeling she means 2025 will be her last. Them women keep prepping for months and Naomi is still modeling. I'm sure this is too much for her at this point. She has little kids. She's still a runway model to this day, and the Met Gala, of all things, gives her anxiety. She's not telling the full story. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's because she got into it with Anna Wintour? Or she just feels like she's too old? Girl, I'm too old for this. Girl, I told you. Says Mia Thornton seen hanging out with RHOA ladies after RHOP departure. She fits right in with that cast. Even if you listen to Brisket when she was at the vault or the bank or whatever it's called, and she was like, "Yeah, babe, where baby?" She said something to her husband, and she was like, "Where you at, baby?" And it just sounded like Mia from that scene when they were in that house, and what's her name called her a hoe. Here, why don't you go get your pimp? Candace said something to Mia, and Mia was like, "Where's my pimp? Where you at? Where you at, baby?" She said it was like the same words came out of her mouth. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They sound the same. I think Mia makes a perfect would fit right in there. Boop, right in there. Put her, if you just really want to fuck up the thing and go full on Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, put Mia on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Real Housewives edition. Put her on there. This is what I think. That's what I was thinking about yesterday. This is what I think they should have done. And tell me what y'all think. Sweet 16 should have been a legacy cast. They should have made it a commemorative season. Sweet 16. It should have had, and I don't think Nene would have ever come back, but this is just my thing. It's Nene, all the girls, Nene, Kenya, Cynthia, um, Portia, all the girls, Candy, Kenya, kept Marlo, like a legacy cast. Like we're gonna do Sweet 16, and then introduce the new girls and have 17 be a new cast, and literally have bid a farewell to that cast. I truly believe that 10 years, 10 seasons is entirely too long for one housewife. I think being on a show for 10 seasons is just insane. The fact that we saw Riley in the third grade all the way up until she left to college, that is a long time to be on television. And it's insane. Like we literally saw Candy have 2 children, open biz. Like we saw we saw a 10 years of her life. I think that's too long. The fact that now the women are the ages, the women that are now there, which I kind of think it's a good thing to have those women there. It's just they're different, right? Like they're a little different, but they are the ages of the women they were when they started, right? They were all in their late 30s, early 40s, right? 43 to be exact. I've said this before, they were all in their early 40s, early 40s, late 30s, right? And then it's been 10 years. Kenya is 50, what did we just say, 52 years old? It's time to go. They should not have gone out like that. It should have been a commemorative Sweet 16. Let's celebrate with the legacy cast. Let's bid them adieu and farewell and bring in the new cast of girls. And then season 17, They should have, could have started introducing the girls at the end of 16. Phaedra could have even come back. You understand what I'm saying? And then usher them on out. And then I would say allow Portia to be the one that kind of stays back, because she's at the age that the other women were when they started. So she's kind of like the older now of the group when she was the youngest of the group before. Even though she's a terrible anchor, like she really is not good. I was just thinking about like how, like, not keeping the scene going, not trying to talk, trying to act like you have an attitude. It's just really bad. It's really bad. So the way that Angela is coming in acting, and the way that everybody feels like Angela would have been good with those other women, I feel like if Angela knew the girls better, like if they were all like, that's the one thing that they have fucked up the formula in Housewives, is this thing where the women don't really know each other. And it just really is just like, it just fucks it up, because when it's time for conflict, if I don't know you, I don't care about resolving the conflict that I have with you. Bitch, fuck you. I don't even really know you like that. I just met you and you already acting weird like this. I'm too old to be trying to, oh, let's start all over and let's start all over. How many times we starting all over? This is toxic. That's like a toxic relationship. Keep starting all over with somebody who can't fucking get it right. Keep starting all over with somebody who put their hands on you. That's real kind of toxic when you think about it. So the fact that these women are not really friends and don't have solid friendships, like, and kind of a history with each other, it's difficult to resolve conflict in those kind of situations. Do you think, honestly, I don't think that, um, I don't, you see the way that Kenya, like that girl came at Kenya, like what, threatening somebody to shoot them? Like, girl, we obviously don't know each other. We clearly don't know each other, and you're threatening somebody with a firearm. You just started this job, and you already threatened people at work to shoot them, to come back up to the job and shoot them, girl. And then you get rid of the person because they came back up to the job and embarrassed the girl with some naked pictures, but you don't get rid of the girl who did that will never make sense to me. And it's really set the standard for what is acceptable down to the Bravo set, really, which is, I would be concerned if I was an employee. But anyway, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, the fact that the women don't have that solid connection with each other creates this kind of big brother kind of contestant. It's like not necessarily a game show, but kind of this thing where people come and they come for one season, see if you can make it, like how they do with Married to Medicine. That's become like a game show where it's like a rotating cast of people, and then see if you can make it through one round of Married to Medicine season, whatever. See how many rounds you can make it. See how many seasons you can go. And it's like they're not really friends, because once you're gone, you're gone. They're not really hanging out with you. And the fact that people are not really hanging out. And I don't know if they tell them stop hanging. I don't know, like, are you producing them when they're not filming? Because if we're really friends, we're still going to do lunch. We're still going to do whatever we do without the cameras being there. And the fact that we are now privy to understanding that these women don't see each other when the cameras are down, you're not really friends. I don't like that. That's what kind of takes it away, because now it's almost like it's teams and alliances, like I said, like a game show almost. Like you're gonna participate in this social experiment, right? And it's just like you're gonna, like, it's like a real world. 7 strangers picked to live in a house. Only thing, these bitches live in their own houses. That's it. The legacy cast should do girls trips, right, with new girls and old girls, mix them up together, even ones that are not employed or not on Real Housewives anymore still can, if you've been a housewife, you can come on the trip if you have some time. We're going to be gone for what, 10 days. They go for 10 days and we're going to shoot for 10 days. Y'all want to go on a vacation? Here's the cast. Now that's like a real world kind of vibe where they don't really know each other. They know each other, but they don't know each other. I think those girls' trips are the best. Whoever came up with that idea it's the best. It is really truly the best. Um, let's see what else do I have to say about Housewives. I think that's it. Yeah, Angela's doing good. Like I said, she didn't come in threatening people. I feel like when you think about like a work environment and the three types of new employees that come in, you have the one that's bubbly that comes in, hey girl, she trying to be everybody's friend, trying to still figure out the people. And then you have one girl who comes in is ready to fight everybody because she really doesn't have really good social skills, and she think everybody want to be her and everybody thinks she's beautiful and they all looking at me crazy, what you looking at, and all that other stuff. And then you have the ones like Angela who sit back, they say a couple things, they got a smart mouth, they keep the stuff going, but they don't really raise their voice too much. They really sit back. They don't let you talk to them crazy. You're not going to talk to me crazy here. Right? And if I hear you talking about me, I'm going to come around the corner and I heard you was looking for me. I'm right here. Here I go. Did you have something to say? And Portia, the one who thinks she's running everything at the job, she gathers her thing and runs off, and her little minions don't know what to do. What do we do now? Shamia didn't even know what to do. She didn't even know what to do. So it's like a whole little work environment. And unfortunately, the women don't know each other. So when it's time for conflict, they're not going to be quick to resolve it. I think Angela's great. I think Kelly is great. I think Brisket can go. Like, I feel like she can really go. And then like get rid of Brisket and bring on oh girl, Mia. Bring Mia on, because that's like, it's literally the same character, but except for Mia has the experience. Like, oh, she's just transferring from a different site. She already has the experience. She knows the ropes. We don't have to tell her too much what to do. She's making friends with the girls now. Mia is transferring. Get this new one. She's too volatile. We've had a couple of instances where she's mentioned weapons. We've already had to let go one of our top performers. We let her go because like she went too far. But we should have let this one go. So let's go ahead and let her contract go to the end of the year. When it's time to renew, don't offer anything to renew. Get Mia. She's moved back. Bring Mia in. It's the same type of bitch anyway. So pull her in there and then get the show on the road. That's how it's gonna go. So that's what I think about it. What y'all think? I think Mia should go on there if they want to if that's the direction. It's it's Basketball Wives light, right? Love and Hip Hop light. If they want to go in that direction for Atlanta, might as well do it. And Mia will lie, Drew will lie, Portia will lie. A bunch of liars on the show, girl. They all gonna be lying to each other. That's gonna be crazy. Girl. So we'll see. And then like Mia is like, she's already the type that think everybody wants to be me. I'm a boss bitch. It's the same person. I'm telling you. So I think that would be good. But that's what I think they should have done. It should have been a commemorative Sweet 16, bring all the originals back or the top performers back, let them have one last season, bid them, adieu, and then send them on a girls' trip, and then have the new cast come in. I don't know what the fuck they be thinking about over there. I honestly would like to be like a fly on the wall to see like, what are y'all talking about when you're producing and coming up with ideas. And then for Carlos to be like, we tried to pick Angela for like 6 seasons from 3 to 9. And you said no. Angela would have been perfect with that group of women. Perfect with that group of women. It's really her demeanor that makes it's like her demeanor, like I'm not playing, but I do play a little bit, but I'm not really, it's not really, I haven't really heard Angela like laugh loud or any have any kind of ha ha ha. I haven't heard any of that, none of that. I haven't heard her get loud. She's been like an even kill. And I think that's why people are like, what's going on with Angela? But Angela is that employee that comes in like, I'm not gonna let you talk to me crazy, but I'm not gonna raise my voice because it's no need for me to raise my voice because I know we can go toe to toe, and that's what I love, right? But like Brisket in the next scene, she's already standing up. Why are you standing up? You said, do you hear me? No, bitch. Nobody can really hear you. We can't hear you. You sound like you have dos dicks in your nose, in the nariz. It's like they two of them up there. That's what you sound like. You talking like. So people can't really understand you. This is the second time you've had to say to her, understand what's coming out of my mouth. Read the fucking room, girl. Shut up. But you already standing up. So it's like, girl, you can't even chill and just run your mouth and talk your shit. You got to get up and stand up because you're very insecure. And that type of person running around, an insecure person with access to firearms and whips and locks, girl, get her out of here. Get her lunatic ass out of here for y'all get sued for real. Anyways, I gotta go. So take care of each other, protect your energy. We're gonna come back with another video. Let me know what y'all think about Angela, what you think about my idea of what they should have done with Sweet 16, because it's not giving what it's supposed to give. But y'all let me know. Get down in the comments and let me know what's going on. Take care of each other. We're only doing Sunday to Tuesday, Sunday to Tuesday, Sunday to Tuesday. That's the only time I'm talking. I cannot do. It's too much. And it's like, and the fact that it's literally about nothing, it's almost like, oh, they're really doing a great job with dropping these clips to keep the conversation going, because it's really the people talking about it that's going to keep it in the blogs or keep us making videos, keep us talking about it. It's because they keep dropping, and because nothing is really going on. So us pontificating and just talking and talking and talking about it, that's hopefully it's gonna help them. We'll see what the ratings are this week. I don't know. Probably by the time I edit this, we'll have the ratings out. I'll put them on the screen if I have them by then. Anyways, y'all, so take care of each other, protect your energy. Let me know what you think of the topics. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.